fucking say about me, you little bitch? I love you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on all Quater.
How you guys doing today?
And I have over 300 confirmed kills. I'm training guerrilla warfare, and I'm the top stopper of the entire U.S. Armed Forces. You are nothing to me but just another target. I would wipe you the fuck up with precision, the likes of which has never been seen before on this earth. My fucking walls. You think you can get
been playing around with the audio levels a little bit, so if anyone's in here, let me know if you're having trouble hearing me talk over the music or something like that. Storm that wipes out the pit, the little thing you call your life. You're fucking dead, kid. I can be anywhere, anytime, and I can kill you in over 700 ways. And that's just with my bare hands. Not only am I extensively trained in armed combat, but I have access to the entire arsenal of the United States Marine Corps. And I will my audio setup, it's a little, you know, it's a little jank. I just got like an audio box USB with 2 inputs. OBS doesn't really interface with my audio interface well. But, you know, eventually I'll get a nicer audio interface that the inputs should be recognized by OBS and everything, and we should be all good. But for now, bear with me. I haven't spent any money on the stream for new tech or anything. Just using the stuff that I have, so. I'm a little bitch, yeah. I pull up to my own crib, yeah. I suck my own tits. I suck my own dick. I suck my own dick, yeah. Wait, I haven't sex with myself. I don't really play with the other motherfucker. Help, hey. I don't know what I'm talking about. Repeating myself, hey, yeah. I'm trying to make it out. Hey, fuck. I'm a fucking bitch, yeah, I'm a fucking bitch, I'm a slut, suck my tits, I'm a little dirty whore, you can put it in my bed, wait, meant to say, you can put it in my rib, put it in my prostate, yes, Pride Month, I'ma fill up all the Bombay, and I'ma drink it, then I'll suck my own dick, yeah, I'm getting crazy, but yeah, I cause a fit, all these bitches looking. No, you cannot suck it. Oh, bitch, I took it. Yes, for myself. No, you cannot share it. Bitch, I suck my dick. Yeah, I fucking wear it on my back like the pride. Wait, put a. Get in here, hoes. What y'all doing? Get in the stream, hoes. Let me post a stream on Twitter. Alright, post it on Twitter. I'll get all of maybe 0 people in here from that. Bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry. People fucking, I don't know. Fashion is, I don't know. Fashion confuses me. I gotta get off Twitter. I'm on stream. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm on stream and I'm looking at fashion on Twitter. My ADD is fucking ridiculous. I'm like, okay, let me post my stream on Twitter so I can get in here. And then I'm on the trending page like, what's going on? Who cares about Sydney Sweeney and her outfit? And I'm like, wait. Apparently I do. I just fucking clicked on it like a dumbass. If anyone's in here, let me know if you can hear me talk over the music. I'm trying to figure out the right levels and shit. So, like, the music still sounds good, but you can still hear my voice. So if anyone's in here, let me fucking know if you can, like, actually hear me talk over the music, and if it sounds good. If not, thanks for being here anyways. Sweet. What's up, Ben? I realized, got work doing your corporate editing. I feel you. What the fuck? Something with the audio on this specific file gets like blown out, but whatever, I'll fix that later. Let me write it down. But yeah, last week I had my Bluetooth headphones connected, and for some reason, even though I don't have like the input like linked on OBS or anything, like it was just picking up my microphone from my Bluetooth headphones, and I didn't realize till I watched the stream back afterwards. So that was weird. Like, I do not have an input set up for that microphone, but it was still picking it up for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this song because like the bass for whatever reason is like so blown out that it's like I don't know what's going on there. Oh, okay, weird. That's probably just because, it's the audio quality is probably not as good when you're just monitoring, like, I'm just doing the input monitoring, so I'm not hearing the actual output. That's probably why it sounds weird to me. Yeah, there was, like, it was it was like a little echo effect because it was using my actual microphone and then it was adding another layer of microphone on top of that with different timing. Yeah, the mic I'm using is just a Shure SM57. I'm pretty sure I got it for like $60 like 2 years ago for like music like it's just like a pretty good like all around like condenser mic. You can use it for guitar recording, vocal recording, drum recording, anything. But it picks up a lot of background noise. Like my fucking AC, I have to like hide it in like a little hole so like the air doesn't pass by it. So what you working on today? What doing some more corporate propaganda? Like what's the message? What's the message you gotta put out? Like Need an ASMR setup. I mean, if I turned up the thank you to all hardworking managers, LMAO. I mean, if I turned my gain up all the way and I was just like, I mean, I don't have stereo. Actually, it's only a mono, so that wouldn't really work for ASMR. I've used some ASMR videos as like background noise in some beats. Like I've taken, I don't remember what exactly the video was, but it was just some random clicky ASMR, and I like ran it through a compressor, added like reverb and like tuned it down, and it just like adds like another layer in the background for a beat. 20-30 second videos to be blasted over email in a few days. Gotcha. So like you're basically making content that gets sent out in like internal emails and stuff that's like, come on guys, you got this, let's go, let's get through Q3 and make these sales, and it's like shit like that. Gotcha. I mean, it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. My brother Jeremy, this was a few years ago, but he worked for the college he used to go to, and he was in charge of like the emails that would go out to like alumni and all the students and stuff. And I'm sure it's not exactly the same, but yeah, there was a similar kind of like dynamic where everyone kind of hates their job, but then your job is to be like telling everyone else in the job how amazing it is and all these great things that are happening. So I can imagine there's this weird disconnect of like, okay, this is how everyone's feeling, but this is how we're portraying everything. I could imagine that's like a weird kind of disconnect to be working through every day. That's amazing. Have they made you do anything like pride related? Have they made you be like, come on gays, let's suck each other's dicks and get through this? Like, is it are they trying to like queer bait? Like, are they, I don't know. Like, so I see so many companies during Pride Month that are just like trying to act like they're down with this stuff, but it's just like, you know, it's just corporate shenanigans. It's coming soon on the list. Good to hear. I saw, like, I'm sure there's so many fake posts, but there was this one fake post. It was like Kraft Gayo, like instead of mayo, it was Gayo. It was so obviously fake. It said like extra trans fats and stuff on it, but like I saw so many people, like right-wing people, just being like thinking it was real and getting so mad at this fake picture of Kraft Gayo and being like, what is happening to the world ever? Like, I don't understand. Every day there's an early morning Zoom call where we do the corporate version of saluting the flag. And this month it's all about pride in the workplace. So instead of like, so it's like school, but instead of like doing the Pledge of Allegiance, you're like doing the pledge to the pride flag, basically. I mean, that'd be like, let's abolish the American flag in schools and just put in the pride flag and then turn all the, yeah, let's just do that. Gotcha. That kind, like, a little bit reminds me of like the, like, I'm sure you remember Boy Scouts a little bit, but like I always got the feeling with Boy Scouts there was like kind of like a culty vibe. Like, I don't know, it was like definitely like a cult vibe. Like, you go in, you're like, I pledge my honor to do my best, to do my duty to God and my country, da 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 da. Like, I mean, I know there's so much like shit recently that's come out about Boy Scouts and other troops, and like horrible shit that's happened to kids and people taking advantage of kids and stuff like that, but overall, I mean, I had a good experience. Like, I have fond memories of like camping trips and stuff, but I definitely, like, looking back, I'm like, yeah, that shit was a cult. That shit's a fucking cult. Like, straight up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, Scouts was, I've like, I mean, even like the kids that were in Scouts, so, like, they were cool, but like there were always those kids that were like, I don't know, I guess they're like ROTC kids that were just like, I just want to go to the army and kill foreign people. Just like, I don't know, like, okay, dude, you do you. I'm okay, you do that, I guess. But I feel like, yeah, that was definitely like part of the brainwashing. Like, all those, I feel like a lot of those kids like wanted to be in the military or serve or stuff like that. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're just getting into it because you think it's cool, or like you want to drive an AC-130 from Modern Warfare 2. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad, I'm glad they allow, like, girls in there now, too. Just, like, I mean, not just girls, anyone. Like, anyone's allowed in Scouts, which is pretty cool. Because, like, I would always hear from, like, friends that are girls, like, as a kid, like, in Girl Scouts, they'd be like, yeah, this shit's lame. I want to do cool shit. So yeah, it's cool at least, like, everyone can get in there now. But I know, like, I feel like, I don't know why I'm talking so much about fucking Boy Scouts. I don't know how I got on this topic. But I feel like it's taken a downturn in the past few years. Like, I don't think the organization is really strong at this point. I'm pretty sure it's, like, kind of crumbling. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I can't get on a different topic. I just keep thinking about this shit. Like, the whole, like, merit badge culture and shit like that, or like the ranking up. That's the stuff that made it feel like culty. And like the pledging and like saying you're like, I don't know, how you're gonna do your best and follow all these guidelines and stuff like that. But I don't know. There was like this culture of like leveling up and like getting these like merit badges and like, oh, I have all these patches on my sash, so I'm better than you. It's like, I don't know. So it's just like kind of a little bit weird thinking about it. Yeah, basically. I've been watching this, what's the channel on YouTube? It's this, or there's actually two channels that they're very similar. They do these interviews in VR chat. So they'll find these really interesting people in VR chat, and like talk about really hard times in their lives. And the ones that interest me the most are like people that have been in the Navy, the Air Force, the military, and just like talking about their experiences. And like I know there's so much awful shit that happens in the military, and PTSD is so prevalent for obvious reasons, because they're put through so many awful situations where they've got to, you know, either kill random people in a foreign country that are labeled as terrorists, or they let their essentially what are their coworkers die. And like I can't imagine, just like, I know a lot of people are like, fuck the troops, fuck the police, fuck all this shit. We need them to a certain extent. They're people, they're humans, so they're gonna make mistakes and like make really awful mistakes, like what happened with George Floyd and awful shit like that. And that's, I don't think we can ever fix that. But at the same time, it's like, if there's a person that is legitimately, their goal is to put their life on the line to, you know, ensure the safety of others, I have nothing but respect for that person. But if a person with that power set goes around and turns it into something awful, then there's no excuse for that either. So it's such a, I don't know. But I've just been super interested in these, like, these veteran stories and the kind of situations they're put in, and like the kind of decisions they have to make is just like insane. I'm trying to think of what the channel is. Why is it not coming up? I swear, like, these videos get recommended to me all day long, and now I'm like trying to like talk about the channel, and like I get, oh, Serum SYR. I'll put it in the chat, I guess. Seymour, he like does these interview videos with interesting people on VR chat. And yeah, that's been like probably the channel I've been watching most on YouTube right now. Went to a party in 2021 and this Marine was there, just came home this week. His story is basically, I was obsessed with joining the military growing up, but after seeing combat and seeing friends die, I think it's the worst thing a person can do to themselves. Yeah, like, and the thing is, you can't even, at least I wouldn't blame the people that are enticed to go into it, because there's so much propaganda that's like, this, if you're a young person and you have no direction, this is what you got to do to find your direction, help your country, do all this, the yada yada yada, you'll be amazing, you'll be a superhero, like, and then you get there and it's like, yeah, you're gonna kill people and you're gonna see people die, and that's gonna be your daily life. And yeah, like, and ended up crying in his drink. He also felt like he wasn't useful at all. Yeah, I'm sure he's going through PTSD, and like, it's insane the things that those people have to go through. And like, I have nothing but respect for someone who's put in a horrible situation, like say they're 17, 18, and they're like, I don't have money for college, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna go join the military. Like, I'm not doing this because I want to go and kill people, I'm doing this because this is what the world told me I have to do. I have nothing but respect for those people. And like, I don't know. I don't have respect for the people that are like, I just want to kill a terrorist. I'm sure that's actually few and far between. But I'm sure those people exist at the same time. Yeah, but that's awful. Yeah, and like someone like him who you said is like obsessed with it probably spent their whole adolescent life like idolizing these people, and then they go there and they realize it's something different. That's probably like a whole complete like mind fuck and world shift. Like what do you do after you're like, I don't know. It's fucked up. Yeah, don't know that person, but I feel for them and I hope they're doing okay. Yeah, it is heavy shit. I'm trying to think of like an example of one of the stories I was listening to. One of which he interviews a bounty hunter. I didn't even know this was a real job. Like, so apparently what bounty hunters do is they'll so say someone needs to go to jail for some crime and they're evading their sentencing. They're not coming in to the police station, they're not turning themselves in, something like that. So then a bounty, hey, what's up, Sam? Thanks for coming. I'm talking about, like, I just learned what a bounty hunter does and like what their job entails. So basically I didn't even know this was a thing, but like, so say someone has to go to jail, they'll then have and they're avoiding sentencing or whatever. Enjoy that cake. So then a bounty will get set over their head. So a bounty hunter will, so say this person has $1,000 over their head. I don't know what the rates are. So the bounty hunter gets $1,000 for putting that person in jail, like going to their house and then bringing them to sentencing and make sure they go through the whole process. And there's just all these, like, this guy has all these crazy stories about just like he's showing up to houses and like, I don't know, people running out the back door and not understanding he's not a cop. But like, I had no idea bounty hunter was a real job. Oh yeah, it's definitely not $1,000. It's to like do a job like that, it's probably, you know, it's got to be worth it. But you know, I heard the term bounty hunter and I thought like, I'm thinking like random people being hired by other random people, but no, this is like a government. It's like a government contracted position. Like, I had no idea. Like, there are these people that need to go to jail, and then they'll get the bounty hunter's job is to thinking about Borderlands. LOL. Thought that shit ended in John Marston. Yeah, I just can't, like, that's a weird-ass job to put yourself in, like, just, I could never do it, like, I would, every day, like, look, I know these people did something to have to go to jail, but if your job is just, like, showing up to random people's houses and being like, yo, I gotta put you in jail so I can get my money, like, what the why would you, I could not do that profession. Wonder if lassos are still useful. Oh, what kind of cake, Sen, by the way? Fucking love a good cake. I work at a bakery, and the cake there is redonkulous. That was the fucking dumbest shit I've ever said. Oh shit, that sounds fancy. You know what that makes me want? That makes me want Rita's, like Rita's mango ice with like the custard. That shit's so good. But yeah, what's some other like Oh damn. I'll follow. Is that if that's your Insta? I'll follow you when I get a sec. I'm trying to think of some other fucking crazy interviews that I listened to. Yeah, I was talking to Ben about like there's, I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube. There's this channel, I forget what it's called, but they do like VR chat interviews with really interesting people with like rare, you know, mental health diagnoses, or this one person who was they were born intersex. They had both a fucking, they had a prostate and a uterus, and their genitals were like a mishmash of both a penis and a vagina. And it took them about, I think, 25 years of going to different doctors every year, every month by month, having a period, bleeding every month. And it took them, I think, 10 to 20 years for a doctor to actually recognize that they are intersex and not just a biological male. Like, this is a person who is having a period every month, has a uterus, like, and these doctors are saying, no, you're a male. Like, the intersex condition is so rare that we refuse to do testing on you, and you're a male. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is, I don't even know. Like, I just feel there. Yeah, I mean the correct term would be intersex, because there's no binary label for them. So it's very, very, very rare that a person is born with components of both reproductive systems, but it's possible. And for this person, because their parents at birth had just decided you're a boy, doctors for the rest of their life would say, you're a boy. Sorry, like, we refuse to accept that you have a period. We think you're making that up. We refuse to do tests on you. You're a boy. Like, what the fuck? And luckily they finally got their diagnosis, got all the tests and stuff done, and confirmed that what they thought was true, but it took way too long. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a heavy. They definitely talk about heavy topics, but it's really interesting. It's probably my favorite YouTube channel right now. I'll run out of videos soon though, because I'll probably go through all of them. High school, I saw a documentary about a biological male who had his dick burned off because of failed electric circumcision, and his parents raised him as a girl. Oh my god! What the fuck? Like, yeah, like, what the fuck? You can't, like, like, okay, it looks like, what the fuck? So, like, you don't have a dick, therefore you're a girl. Thanks, parents. Like, I don't, like, I don't get this shit. I don't get this shit at all. And I mean, there's definitely progress being made in these, you know, in these ways. But there's always going to be old school people who just, you know, they think in one way, and they're not going to change their frame of thought. They're just not, unfortunately. Also, what the fuck is an electric circumcision? I had no, like, what? Why do you need electricity for that? I'm just imagining like Well, I'm having a brain fart. Brain fart moment. David Raymer. I'm just imagining like the Covenants just coming in with a plasma rifle, and they're just like, they chop off the foreskin just like in a circle, and then they just run out. I guess plasma, yeah, true. Just the I haven't played Halo in a while, but I've like for some reason I've been playing not Doom Eternal, and that's not even a new game anymore. I've been playing Doom 2016 online. The Doom 2016 multiplayer like actually kind of feels like Halo a bit. I mean, it's a little bit more fast-paced. You don't have as much shield. Like, you don't have as much shield, and there's no auto-regeneration. You have to, like, pick up health power-ups and stuff, but it feels a lot like Halo. You gotta, like... It's an 8-year-old game, but there's still, like, there's still an online community for PC. There's always people playing online. Yeah, I'm going for... I don't know why I've been doing this to myself lately, but like every game I get into, I feel like I have to 100% it. Okay. Take that call, bro. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have this thing where like I have to 100% all the achievements in a game for like no reason other than to pain myself. But I went back and played Doom 2016 on not Nightmare, but the one before it, because I didn't have Nightmare unlocked yet. Just because I played that game on my laptop at the time and the performance wasn't great, and you know, it's an old ass game, but I wanted to, you know, play it with at ultra settings and 60 frames per second and everything, and I had fun with it. So I looked at the achievements and I'm like, it's not that bad to 100%, but there's some shit that you have to do in multiplayer. Like, you have to get to like 6th or 7th prestige or something to get an armor, just to wear it during a game, just to get an achievement. It's dumb. It sounds like a lot of work to get to 6th or 7th prestige, but it's not. You can level up probably two to 3 levels a game, depending on how well you do. It's not that bad. And it's a fun game, so I've been playing that. Sometimes I have to sit in a lobby for way too long and just wait for people to show up, but it is an 8-year-old game, and there's and Doom Eternal's out, so people are probably playing that instead. But I'm a little fucking old. I'm an old ass hoe playing old ass games. Yeah. I got a new crypto miner app. Well, actually, no, that's not true. If anyone is interested in this, if not, I completely understand if you don't want to hear a dumbass bitch talk about cryptocurrency. I completely understand. Yeah. It's, Is that just this song? Because I might have done that on purpose, like, when I made the song. I might have had it panned from left to right. Or is it literally, like, bouncing from left to right where you can only hear it in like each cup. I just want to know if it's an error or like if that was part of the song. Oh, so sorry, I got off topic, but in terms of crypto, I don't buy or sell. I don't put any of my own money into it. I don't think it's necessarily stupid. If you know what you're doing, go for it. I'm not well versed enough to be able to do that and like make money off of it. So what I do, I just run a miner. I just run a mining app on my computer. We'll have to listen to the next song, true. I just run a miner on my computer. I only have a GTX 1080. It's not like it's not a crazy powerful graphics card, but I'll make just off the mining app that I use, which it's running right now in the background, and it's not using up much processing power, but I'll make $4 every 4 to 5 days. And you know, the value of that $4 could stay the same the next day. It could go up to $5 the next day. It could go down to $1 the next day. So even though I'm not putting any of my own money into it, and I'm just having my computer kind of create coins for me, I'm still gambling on the fact that my payout will be worth it to, because I still have to pay for my electric bill. So I'm gambling on the fact that my payout will be worth it to pay off my electric bill. But I'm not one of these people that, sits all day and buys crypto and pays attention to the prices. I'm not one of those people. I'm not a day trader. I don't make a living. Thank you. I'll let the song play for a second. Is this still like bouncing back and forth? It sounds like normal stereo to me. Okay, it was just that song. Like, sometimes I'll do that effect on purpose. Yeah, I had a phase right after I tried acid where like all of my beats were like super trippy, just because like that's what was going on in my head at the moment. Like I just experimenting with weird sounds, and so like I have an era of like 6 to 8 months where all of my beats are like super trippy like that. I would not recommend. I would not recommend acid to anyone. By the way, don't take that shit unless you are in a super, super, super good point in your life and you know what to expect, and you have someone you trust, and you have a set of situations that you know are not going to be bad. Unless you have that, don't fuck with it. And even if you have that, I would err on the side of caution and don't fuck with it. It's not worth it. Smoke weed. Yeah, basically. Like, I wish someone had told me that. I know it's like, it seems really, it seems like, I don't know, common sense, but I literally had my therapist at the time, my professional therapist be like, I tried acid when I was in my 20s, and it was one of the most positive experiences of my life. I learned all these things, and I'm like, really? My therapist is saying this? Like, okay, like, you know, like, it can't be that bad. He had a positive experience. I've heard, like, Steve Jobs, you know, all these successful people, they tried it and they had, you know, positive experience. Yes, my therapist. And so that wasn't the main reason. Like, I had wanted to try it since I was 17 or so, just because I was really curious about it. I never had the chance to get my hands on it or have anyone around me. That wasn't the main reason, but I for some reason I had it in my head that, like, this is gonna be a super positive thing that can't go bad. And that's not true at all. I'll admit, the first few hours were very, very cool. Very cool. And I felt like at one point I felt it like changes your perspective. It makes different parts of your brain operate in different ways. So your visual your visual field is all messed up because your brain is a little messed up. Your auditory sensory is a little bit off. You might hear things that aren't there, or you might hear things on top of things that are there. Like, it's a really weird experience. At first I was enjoying it. I was just kind of enjoying, like, the movements of things and seeing patterns and, like, recognizing patterns and things that I had seen before, but, you know, not really recognizing these intricate patterns. And then at some point, I started trying to talk to my roommate. I started trying to, like, communicate with people, and I was so in my head. I was so in my head and second guessing everything that I would say, that I would have a sentence, like, planned out, say the first 2 words of that sentence, and then it was like I would completely forget what the rest of the sentence was. So I couldn't hold a conversation. It was like communicating was on hard mode, like talking was on hard mode. Like, and so eventually I just, like, stopped trying to, like, have conversations because it wasn't working. And I was just like, what? I couldn't really communicate what was happening in my head, so there was a disconnect of, like, not being able to get my feelings out, and so feeling like people are misunderstanding where I'm coming from. So it started to turn bad. It started to, like, take this downturn. And it started to last so long, and I wanted it to end. I just wanted to feel normal again. And it lasts so long. That's something you have to keep in mind too. When you take acid, it lasts over 12 hours. Like, it could last 16, 18 hours, and it'll keep you from sleeping. So, like, you can't just lie down and fall asleep. It will not work. It's, like, almost like a stimulant. So I go on this walk, like, I try to go on a walk in nature, like, it helps a little bit, but, you know, I'm seeing all these people on my walk that as soon as I see them, I'm, like, thinking, they know I'm tripping, they know something's up with me, they know, I'm just, like, I'm starting to freak out, and it's starting to turn into a really bad time. And yeah, it, like, past that, it was pretty much just the same cycle of just, like, wanting it to stop, it being so intense, like, and just not having a good time. And there, like, I will say there are some really positive things, like, at one point, I had the most strange sensation, like, I was in my house, like, in the apartment that I was renting, but I had this sensation, like, that in my mind's eye, I could see the entire town. I could see, like, a bird's eye view of the entire town, and I felt like I was connected. I know this sounds completely insane. I felt like I was physically connected to every house in the town, and that I was, like, part of this big system, and that I could feel every moving part of this system, and then I was looking at it from a bird's eye view. Like, it sounds fucking insane. like absolutely insane, but this stuff messes with your brain chemistry so much that you like are actually experiencing these weird ass things. I'll just go into the two weirdest like visual interactions I had with things that were not there. So my roommate's dog, I would urge you to not try them. So the two weirdest hallucinations I had, my roommate's dog is a very, very sweet dog. Like, I love that dog. He rolls over on his belly and his red rocket comes out, but it doesn't just look like a red fucking rocket. It looks like a Resident Evil 5. It looks like, if you've ever played Resident Evil and you know like their heads when it splits into like a flower and it splits into like 4 ways, this fucking dog's penis turned into a Resident Evil monster. Like and it didn't freak me out. For whatever reason, it didn't scare me. I was like, I just started laughing, and I go, Henry, what happened to your penis? This is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It's the weirdest fucking shit. Honestly, like, that'd be hilarious if it was. The other hallucination that like was really weird. So if I looked up at the ceiling at my old apartment, it was like, if you know what popcorn ceiling is, where it's just like kind of bumps like splattered all over the place, so it's like, it's really textured, it's really bumpy. So I'm looking at like the popcorn ceiling, and all these little bumps start to take motion and start like, you know, have their own organic motion. So the longer I'm staring at the ceiling, the more these waves come into form, and then it starts to look like worms. Like, it literally starts to look like there's my ceiling, and then there's a layer of worms underneath the ceiling and the paint crawling in between. And so there's all these like different movements happening and slithering. Like, it looks like there's worms crawling in between my ceiling. But instead of freaking me out, for whatever reason, it didn't freak me out. I wasn't scared. It was like, oh, this makes sense. It made sense to me in a weird way, because I was like, if I were in nature and looking below the dirt, say I was underneath the ground and looking up as if the dirt were a ceiling, I would be seeing these worms crawl around in the dirt, right? So I was like, this makes sense. This makes sense organically. I know they're not realistically there, but I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. So yeah, that's my experience with that. I would say if you were a person who, I know you said you want to stay away from all that illegal stuff, and that's like, yeah, I would urge people to do that. But, you know, people are going to make their own decisions, and people decide they want to do things, and you can't stop them from that. I would say if you were looking to try something like that, where you just want to, like, you know, chill out, hang out with friends, and, like, you know, see things from a different perspective, I would say go try mushrooms. Like, the worst thing that's going to happen to you on mushrooms is that you might get a little sick to your stomach, and you might think about something really bad in your life that you probably should be thinking about that you're blocking out. Understood. Yeah, I do remember, like, I made a point of making sure that I like mentally took note. Okay. Have a good night, Sen. Yeah, you in a different time zone. Better get to sleeps. But thanks for coming and hanging out. It's all good. I appreciate you coming in here at all. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for listening to my weird stories. Bye. Gonna start the game stream in about 5 minutes. This hour went by pretty fast. You know, before the game stream, I'm gonna take a pee break. I'm gonna go get some coffee, rejuvenate myself while there is no one in the chat. Everyone go pee in your fucking sink. Everyone go pee in your sink. I'm gonna go pee in my toilet. I almost just showed my ass crack on stream. Is that like against TOS if I show my butt crack? Back. Back with coffee. I'm back with an empty bladder. Wearing my Isabel hat right now. I have not played Animal Crossing in months. Does anyone actually play that game still? My coffee be dripping. My coffee be ripping. I come up to the club and my coffee be crippin'. Wait. Hold up. Yeah. Okay. I said my coffee be ripping. My coffee be dripping. I pull up to the club and my coffee be crippin'. Pull up to the gangsters and they walking the other way. I don't really know what my coffee gonna say. But he pull out the gun and he gonna spray. What the fuck? My coffee got bullets? My coffee got guns? My coffee got funds? How the fuck you get a fucking job? He's just a little coffee. Hey bitch, you a bitch, please get off me. I paid $5 for this cup, yeah, it cost me. My coffee be ripping, my coffee be dripping. I pull up to the club and my coffee be crippin'. Why is that so hilarious to me? My coffee be ripping, my coffee be dripping. Yeah, I said my coffee be ripping, my coffee be dripping. I pull up to the spot and my coffee be crippin'. He's selling off the packs, yeah, my coffee he listen. To my fucking word, yeah, he be gripping. Oh god. Alright, one more song and then we're gonna do the game stream. Alright. This is my most recent beat, by the way. Wow. Hey, what? I really need to get a webcam so my shit's actually on sync. Cause like, if I try to like, you know, like rock my head to the beat, it just looks like I'm just like, it looks like I have like an issue